Oh, I think it's huge, and believe it or not, we practice, and these guys will tell you, 80% of everything we do is defense. But it's a new system, and what I got to give these guys credit, we had 3 emphases coming to the game: play to get tired, play physical, and communicate. And I think those 3 attributes helped us defensively, particularly going down the stretch. But that home crowd gives you the juice to do that. I didn't know that. That's pretty good.
What kind of a release is this to end the losing streak in a fashion like this with a loud crowd, rivalry game? Tell me more about that.
Well, I think it's great. I'm happy for the kids. I'm okay. I know, seriously, I know what the end product's going to be. They don't have that advantage. What I compliment them for is that they've been practicing like they haven't been losing, which is a compliment to their character. And so for me, it's just an encouragement that I knew that would help them. But trust me, if we'd have stubbed our toe tonight, we'd have gone after it again on Saturday. That's the resiliency this takes. But certainly, we'll take this. We're not passing that up. But no, we're excited. My first Big South win. I told our players before the game that the schedule makers didn't like us anyway. The first 4 games were on the road. Okay, 3 of the first 4 games were on the road. And the one game, Campbell, we didn't have our students here, and we gave it away. Okay, now what I told them is if we had 3 of the first 4 games on the road, maybe we wouldn't have a losing streak. And I think tonight will prove that.
Lucas, clearly they put a lot of emphasis on guarding TT and maybe guarding you for the assist more so for your shot. I mean, did you sense that early to just kind of take advantage of that and pounce on it?
Yeah, I remember they did the same exact thing last year, so I knew going into the game that I just had to be aggressive. And I was just confident in my shot. I hit a couple shots at the very beginning of the game, got my confidence up, and carried that on to the second half.
How tough of a shot was that over Burris at the end? I mean, he was coming at you 6'6".
I was just feeling it, so I just pulled up and it went in.
7 for 10. I'd say you're
From the 3, I said I'm holding my mouth when he 7 for 10 from the 3. But their game plan was they're not going to let him get 12 assists, and they're not going to let Tristan Carey get 40. And so what I was telling them in the timeouts, they back up off you got to shoot it. Only thing I'm disappointed in, he's only got 16 shots. He should have had 26.
When the last shot with about 3 seconds left, what was your immediate reaction defensively?
I was very happy. I mean, I just was worried that we wouldn't get the stop. So that was a great job for our team on the defensive end to get that final stop to finish it off.
How much do you go into this game knowing how much that Liberty struggles with turnovers and really want to attack? And again, 15 turnovers, 18 points was huge for you guys tonight.
Well, you know what? I didn't focus as much on that because I was concerned about their rebounding and their size and their talent. Okay, but we got a one-man press. His name is LaRon Fisher, and he can really pressure that ball. And he had 6 steals today. And, he's done that pretty consistently. Maybe not 6, but he's done that pretty consistently the whole year, particularly the last couple of weeks. We knew we needed an advantage, and we knew the reality of it was that we had to find a way to beat this team, and we really made an emphasis to increase our pressure. But that's really how we want to play. We're just getting there. If you see Lucas Woodhouse and Karl Ziegler play a month ago, they're both playing incredibly harder now, particularly on the defensive end, which is why we can win this game. And what I've been trying to do is to let them know is we're going to score enough points. We got to be able to defend, and we're making that transition, and that's easier said than done.
Ziegler, how tough was it just to bang down low with Liberty's bigs?
Well, yeah, especially Burris. That's a big dude down low. But the way our defense is set up to double the ball every time he gets to the block, that really helped out a lot. I felt like Jelani and Jeff's, some of the stuff that they didn't show up on the stat sheet, but that really helped me down low with the mismatch on Burris and Vanderpool and Giello. So.
Jason, about 4 minutes left, you got up and just started screaming at the student section to get going. I mean, did you really feel like you guys needed that to kind of push you over the edge?
I'm very truthful with my team. We're very fragile, and we've got a small margin for error. And I just felt like that we could not do that on our own. And I sensed that it was that moment in the game we needed something else. Because in the Campbell game, the students weren't here, and we faltered down the stretch. If we have our 6-man, we can find a way, in my opinion, to win that game, but we didn't have it. So I had to find a way to get them ignited. This is all a training ground this year. It's not a complaining ground. We're not happy with our record, but it's all a training ground. And I got to train my team, I got to train my coaches, and I got to train our fans. They're here physically, but we got to teach them how to really be in the game, because I'm really not that good a coach to get them going and get my team going. But this is a training ground this year, and we got to train them to understand when we really need them. And I thought, just like my team tonight, they came through when we asked them.
Any other questions? Good?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.